My name is Maria, and I am based in Tokyo, Japan.
Hi, my name's Joe. I voted on my mobile phone.
Hi, I am Karen. I vote from Birmingham, UK.
Hi, this is Rory Burke. I'm in Johannesburg, South Africa, and was able to do mobile voting this past year for the elections.
It's important to keep my voice heard and to make sure that I'm doing my duty as a citizen.
And having lived here and having lived abroad for 8 years now, as a US citizen, it's really important for me to have my vote count. And I took extra effort to want to continue my voter registration and to have my ballots mailed.
I used to live in Cambodia and Afghanistan, so I'd split back and forth. But sometimes I would be back home and I would be able to just do my ballot and then send it in by paper. The other way where I'd have to try to time it out or make sure that my ballot was there, or someone would have to send it to me in another part of the world and then send it back and stuff like that.
In 2016, when I voted, and the guy had just gotten here, and oh my gosh, what a hassle. I thought that I needed to put something in the mail, and the nearest mailbox, the nearest post office to me was like 45-minute walk. And I didn't have I couldn't drive here yet. And so I walked all over there, 20 pounds to mail it back. And it was such a hassle. And I was concerned that was gonna put me off voting.
Always left me questioning, will it arrive back in the US in time? Is this the best way to do it? So there was a lot of assurance once I was able to do it electronically.
Then I got set up with Denver Votes. And they actually make it really easy to vote. And they have tried to make it so that you can, overseas voters can vote basically online. So it's wonderful.
And then this came up that I could do it basically online with digital signatures and all that sort of stuff, with a copy of my ID and all these things. So I just did it that way.
So I get my ballot mailed to me ahead of time. I can read it all. I go and I Google and I watch the mayoral debate and stuff like that so that I can vote intelligently, but I get to take my time. So I get to see everything, and then I put all my stuff together, and then I just FTP it back. And it is fantastic. And I love everything about the experience.
It was quite easy. It was a little bit different than I've done in the past when I was living in the States full time and voted in person or via mail, but the mobile voting was extremely easy and thorough and straightforward.
Then when mobile voting came on, it was perfect. It was ideal because I trust the procedures, I trust the process, and I feel like as a US citizen, my vote is counted, and it's been so important in elections over the past 4 or 6 years.
It's super helpful and super easy to be able to do that, especially as an overseas voter, to be able to do it and not have a crazy hassle.
It's the right way to vote, especially from overseas. But for anyone that is at home for whatever reason, doesn't want to go out because they don't want to catch COVID, but also can't go out because whatever their situation is, they're taking care of somebody, or they're disabled in some way, or their situation just doesn't allow them to go out. Anything that just makes it easier to either vote online or with an app. I think it's the right way to go.
Being in Australia here in Sydney, it's so much easier to do it through the mobile app and over your phone than it is to do all of the other paperwork. So definitely thumbs up for mobile voting.